Mass food poisoning reported with more than 30 falling ill. A joyful party ended in a hospital visit for 34 guests due to food poisoning. More than 12 tons of illegally transported mollusk seized by authorities. A truck carrying a cargo of more than 12 tons of edible mollusk was seized by the authorities in Kampong Speu. Minister of Tourism, hosting of ATF 2022 a success. Minister of Tourism Thong Kon has emphasized that the ASEAN Tourism Forum 2022, which was hosted by Cambodia, was a success and that no individuals who participated in the event tested positive for COVID-19. HCM City shares Tet joy with students of Laos, Cambodia. Students of Laos and Cambodia in Ho Chi Minh City have received many gifts on the occasion of the traditional Lunar New Year, Tet, of Vietnam. ASEAN COVID-19 Table, the 24th of January 2022. ASEAN as a whole has reported more than 16.1 million COVID-19 cases. Of this, more than 850,000 are active cases as of January 24. Endemic is nigh, Cambodia transiting from C-19 pandemic stage. The Health Ministry is confident that Cambodia is now entering the endemic stage of the coronavirus after putting in place adequate measures to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. Migrant workers deported from Thailand daily. Cambodia workers who paid local brokers for jobs in Thailand are being deported by Thai authorities daily, leaving them feel like they have been cheated after the brokers abandoned them across the border. Police investigate as tattooed woman's body found handcuffed in shallow Sihanoukville grave. A murder investigation is underway after the discovery of the body of a woman buried in a shallow grave in Sihanoukville province. Navy brushes aside U.S. concerns over sand dredges. The Royal Cambodian Navy yesterday brushed aside the latest concerns raised by the United States Department of State about China's alleged construction and military presence at Ream Naval Base after dredgers have been spotted off the base. Tan Chan Zima's Are You OK? Becomes the most popular song in Cambodia. Are You OK? A music video by Tan Chan Zima, Cambodia's top singer, has gone viral in Cambodia, garnering over 117 million views since its recent release on the CAM Pop Galaxy Navatra. T-Baung Khmer Province completes project to reinforce Mekong River banks with bags. The T-Baung Khmer Provincial Administration has placed thousands of geotextile bags along the Mekong River bank to control bank erosions to avert major natural disasters. Scholars weigh in as Cambodia prepares to exit LDC status. As the government prepares to leave the other 45 countries on the United Nations list of least developed countries, some Cambodian scholars shared their optimistic views. Prudential recognizes outstanding teachers in Siem Reap and helps students return to schools with a donation of protective equipment. Prudential Cambodia has committed $100,000 to support the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sports and other NGO partners in their efforts to provide quality education and safe access to schools since their reopening under the Back to School campaign in 2021. Cambodia and Indonesia commit to move ASEAN forward this year. Prime Minister Hun Sen has proposed that the Ministers' Retreat meeting to be convened in the near future should discuss two important initiatives, namely, the establishment of the ASEAN Troika mechanism and the humanitarian assistance and vaccination arrangements for the people of Myanmar. Continue serving the people to win their hearts, says Lieutenant Gen Manit. All members of the ruling Cambodian People's People have to continue serving the people and be honest to win people's hearts, said Royal Cambodian Army Commander Lieutenant General Hun Manet. CCCC handled 140 cases of counterfeit products last year. CCCC Director Lieutenant General Tan Sok Vichia said in interview with Khmer Times Crosstalk that counterfeit products are spreading in Cambodian markets. JTI certified as top employer in the country for second year. Japan Tobacco International, JTI, in Cambodia has been recognized for its human resource, HR, best practices as the top employer for a second year and has remained the first and the only company in the kingdom to receive the certification from the prestigious Top Employers Institute. About 12,000 suspected HIV/AIDS sufferers off the radar. At least 12,000 people suspected of living with HIV/AIDS have not come forward to seek treatment, and this is affecting the National AIDS Authority's NAA target of ending the scourge by 2025. Confucius Institute students receive lecture on CNY. With the Chinese New Year only 1 week away, The Chinese embassy recently shared a virtual lecture about the celebration with Cambodian students at the Confucius Institute of the Royal Academy of Cambodia, RAC. JICA assesses infrastructure aid for CMAC in 2 provinces. The government of Japan, through the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, has assessed the construction of buildings and infrastructure in Siem Reap and Kampong Chhnang provinces to serve the demoning sector. Man charged with having over 25 kilograms of mixed drugs. A 37-year-old man was charged in the Phnom Penh Municipal Court yesterday for possessing and trafficking 25,000 grams of mixed drugs in the capital this month. 18th anniversary of union leaders' death marked by mourners. Dozens of unionists, garment workers, members of civil society and politicians marked the 18th anniversary of former Free Trade Union leader Chia Vichia's assassination in Phnom Penh, calling for justice and an update on the investigation by the National Police.